Starting off this hour, a look at the curious case of CNN International, or CNNI as it's commonly known. The problem stemmed from CNNI's refusal to air the award-winning documentary I, Revolution, commissioned by CNN and produced at the start of the Arab Spring. It chronicled in part, and often graphically, the violence and repression in Bahrain.
The protesters seem to have disappeared from Bahrain's capital, thanks to the intense military crackdown. We ventured into another side of Bahrain, a side the government didn't want the world to see, to find out where they've gone. We drove to the Shia villages, passing military checkpoints as we left the capital.
So we're gonna hang out with these protesters for a little bit.
This is what the protests look like today. Young boys who've been hit with tear gas.
After putting many involved with it at risk and in harm's way, the frank portrayal was rightly lauded, giving journalist Amber Lyon and her producer many awards and an amazing amount of goodwill. However, this is where things get complicated. The piece was broadcast once, and only once, on CNN proper. CNN International refused to air it, citing purely editorial reasons. Well, why exactly? Well, Amber Lyon and many other of her colleagues within CNN proper asked the same question. Lyon continued to look into it, going so far as to request several meetings with the head of CNNI's programming. Whatever the reason, the controversy surrounding the documentary and the decision not to air it has shown a brighter spotlight on CNNI and its business practices. CNNI has engaged in what it calls associations with government. It offers countries the ability to pay for specific programs that spotlight their country. The names of the segments might sound familiar. Called ION, or Marketplace Middle East, they are designed to portray a positive economic, social, and political picture. Don't believe me? Just take a look at a recent critique featured on The Atlantic of the network's ION Kazakhstan series. It highlighted some unusual things going on, adding you'd have to know the country pretty well to spot them. It's no secret that the Bahraini government went into an aggressive campaign in order to reshape its image in the wake of the Arab Spring. Lobbying firms like Corvus Communications were brought on board. It bears mention that Corvus complained to CNNI about the Bahraini coverage and journalist Amber Lyon specifically. CNN International has denied these claims, saying, quote, CNN International has a proud record of courageous, independent, honest reporting from around the world. Any suggestion that the network's relationship with any country has influenced our reporting is wholly and demonstrably wrong. Well, Lyon herself has charged CNNI with censorship, arguing that many within the ranks voiced her same concerns. So is this just another case of subjective journalism from the corporate media? We'll let you be the judge.